Hi, GPreptiles here. Today we're gonna do an update of our collection, and we're gonna start with this rag. And here we've got a 2012 female spider. She's at 1000 grams at the moment, and recently she stopped feeding, so she should be probably ready for breeding next season. And she was hatched here in our collection from a normal to spider pairing. And she was the only spider that hatched from this clutch, so we were lucky that it was a female. So here is the female spider. Here we have a female normal. And this is a 2008 normal, and she's really dark. She's around 2500 grams, and she never produced for us, so we're breeding her for the, I think, 4th season this year, and no, 3rd season, and we hope she'll go this time. And she's really looking nice. She's different than all the other normals that we have because she's so dark. And when she's in shed, she's almost black, so she's really nice looking. Here is our female pinstripe. She's a 2010, and she's around 2300 grams. And she laid a nice clutch of 9 healthy eggs last year, and there was also 1 slug, so pretty nice for a virgin female. And this year we're breeding her with the same male that we bred her last year, and we're gonna show him in a few minutes, so we hope for some really nice kingpins. So that's the female pinstripe. The next female is a female clown. She's in shed actually right now, but she's around 1700 grams, and we are breeding her to our pastel male. She's a 2012, so she's 1.5 years old, and she was growing really nicely for us, so we decided to pair her up. She was eating like a pig, so and she was only fed once a week, so we didn't force her or anything. She just grew really nicely, so we decided to pair her. And we hope for some really nice reduced pastel clowns out of her. And let's go ahead and see the pastel male. Okay, so here he is. And he's also a 2010. He's around 1000 grams. And we got him as a proven breeder, pastel head clown. So now we're gonna check ourselves if he's a head, but we hope he is. And hopefully we get some really nice looking pastel clowns out of this couple. So that's the pastel head clown. And now here, normally here is my male boa constrictor, but for now here is the male spider, the father of the female spider that we showed at the beginning. And he's also a 2010, and he's around 1200 grams, 1 kilogram, 1200 grams. So he's also really nice looking with high white sides. So that's what he looks like, and we're gonna show you the boa later in the video because he's at my friend's house to breed his female. So let's go ahead and close him. Here is the firefly male. He's a 2012, and he's around 500-600 grams, and he does not want to breed for now. We tried a few females and he's not really interested, so we're gonna give him some more time and we will try to pair him later in the season. So that's the male firefly. Here is another normal female. She's a 2007 and she's building her weight up right now. She's around 700 grams, around 1700 grams. So she's still eating food. So, and we've been pairing her to the pastel head clown also to make some possible heads. And also we'll try to breed the firefly to her because she's the smallest out of our normal females. So that's the female normal. She's pretty shy. Then is our biggest ball python, which is a female normal, and she's a 2002. She's a wild-caught female, and so she's over 10 years old. And last year she gave us 7 healthy-looking eggs, and they were pretty big eggs because the 7 eggs were almost 1,000 grams. So the babies were pretty big. So this year we're breeding her with our lesser possible yellow belly male. So we're gonna hope for some really nice babies. So that's our big, and she's around 3,000 grams, 3,200 grams. So she's really big. Now let's go ahead and see the male. This is a 2010 lesser, and we thought it's just a normal lesser, but after last season we believe that he's possibly a yellow belly because we got some yellow belly babies out of him. At least that's what we think it is. And we also contacted a few bigger breeders, and they told us that they are probably yellow belly, but we held them back, so we're gonna show them later in the video. So that's the male, and here we have a male corn snake. Then a melanistic corn snake. This is actually my very first snake, and he's a 2006. So we don't have any breeding plans for him, but he's just a pet, so we're keeping him as long as we have space. There's no need to sell him or do anything like that. So that's all the snakes in the big rack here.
Okay, so let's continue with our corn snakes. Here you can see our female snow. She gave us babies 2 years ago. Last year we gave her a break, and this season we'll try to breed her again with our unattristic male, which I'm going to show you in a minute. As you can see, she's really nice and plump, really nice decent yellows on the sides. Really pretty female. She's eating like a pig and big rats. So we hope for a big clutch from her. Okay, let's go ahead and see the male. And this is the breeder male, the unattristic corn snake. We will pair him with a snow, and the outcome probably will be half of a snow and half of an unattristic. The same was the last time 2 years ago. So those snakes have some heads we don't know about. He has pretty nice dark colors. Sometimes you can see a shade of yellow on the sides. It looks pretty nice though. Okay, now let's see the last of our corn snakes. Yes, that's the classic coloration male. He's drinking right now, as you can see. And we actually don't have any special plans about him. It's the similar situation as the modernistic male. Maybe in the future when we get some other corn snakes females, we don't know if it happened, but when it does, we try to figure out if he's going to breed something or not. Right now it's just a pet. We keep him as long as we have space for him. He has really nice reds here, as you can see, and he's the biggest of our corn snake too, excluding female, of course, the biggest one from the males, to be specific. He's eating frozen toad like the others do. Okay, we finished with corn snakes. Let's move on and see other ball pythons. And here we go, our normal male. He's also a possible head albino, but we didn't prove out him yet because we don't have a albino female. When we get one, we definitely try him out. He's also the oldest ball python here at the second snake room. He's a 2006. I got him as a baby, of course, and raised him up. He didn't have any job here. He didn't breed already anything because he's just normal. But we're still keeping him, and he's doing great. He's eating only live mouse. He doesn't like any rats, even live rats. So I'm giving him mice instead. Okay, so that's how he looks like. Let's move on and see other ball pythons. Here we have a nice little couple. It's our Mojave female and the lesser possible yellow belly male. We didn't spot any luck right now, but we're still hoping for one. Lesser is a proven breeder, so I think soon we will see some copulation here. As you can see, Mojave is in a deep shade right now, so she's a little gray in dark colors, but we'll give you an update when she shed out. We'll post some picture on Facebook and Instagram. She's over 1800 grams right now, so she's in a breedable size, definitely. And let's hope that we will hit some bells from this pairing. Let's do close up here again. And male is underneath her, somewhere here, as you can see. That's the head. He's pretty shy right now. He's trying to do his job. Okay, let's leave him alone. Let's see something else. that's our pewter female. She's really beautiful girl. We hope she'll be for us next year. She's 800 grams right now, and she's looking great. Unfortunately, she's eating only live at the moment, but we think that we'll manage to switch her into rats, frozen thawed rats. She's our newest acquisition. We bought her 6 months ago at the Ham show in Germany, and she's also the last ball python here, because the other two males that are usually in this snake room, the firefly male and the spider male, are copulating at my friend's house. Okay, so there she is, and you'll see some boss in the moment. And that's our boa constrictor. It's 100% head for color albino. That's a big guy, and he's a little bit more dark, more gray than the female, which I'm going to show you in a minute. He has pretty dark tail, and all the brown colors are really dark on him, I suppose, comparing of course to the female. He's right now in a separate tub, but in a week or so I'll put him into female's tub, and we'll see if we can get some breeding, some copulations from this couple. Well, and that's her. As you can see, what I was talking about, it's those salmonish colors on her. Instead, gray and darks. She's not in the best mood today. Let's see if we can show you her without getting nailed. She's over 7,000 grams right now. And she's in a breedable size. The male is of course the one I showed you before. Maybe in a near future we will acquire some more boas. We'll see. For sure, if we got from this pair some color albinos, we will hold them back and live here in the GPreptiles for other projects. Okay, so today probably I will give her a big rat, half a kilo rat, and then in a week or so I will put a male inside. Sorry for the noise, it's my cat. Okay, so that's how it looks like, and now let's see some baby snakes.
Okay, so now we're gonna show you the babies from this year that we're going to hold back. And here is we called it the dinker because we didn't know what it is, but now we think it's a yellow belly, and
or something in this complex.
Yes, exactly. So that's and they're after feeding, but here's the belly. So this looks exactly like a yellow belly.
Yeah, the flames and the blushing here. It's definitely not a normal dog.
Yes, so that's the first female. Here's the second female. And like I said, they're pretty fat because they were I was feeding them yesterday. So that's the second female yellow belly. And here is a female lesser possible yellow belly that we're going to keep.
Yeah, we strongly believe it's a yellow belly here.
Yes, so she looks different than the regular lessers. So okay, so those are the holdbacks from this year. Here are some available stuff still. So that's it for the collection update. And stay tuned for more videos and see you soon.